Hello everybody. This week's assignment is going to be on surface area of prisms today. So we're going to be talking about rectangular prisms and triangular prisms, and then later this week we'll be talking about cylinders. Surface area is it's pretty straightforward as far as how difficult it is. But it seems to trip people up all the time because there's more to it. We're still dealing with area, but surface area is the total area of a three-dimensional object. So that's why we see these images on all three dimensions. To start out with, number one, we're looking for the surface area of all of the sides of this rectangular prism. And so we're still going to be using like area formulas for rectangles that we've learned previously. And I just wrote on the back an example of the net of this rectangular prism. And the net, it's what it would look like if you were to open up all the sides. And I've put a number next to each of the lengths to help me figure out the area of each of these individual polygons. And then the surface area is totaling all of those up. So for number one, even though it looks like this, it helps me if I think about it in terms of the net, like this. And so I can find the area of each one of these rectangles. So this one's a 5 by 10, so this would be 50. This is a 6 by 10, so this would be 60 square units. This is a 5 by 10, so this would be 50. This is a 6 by 10, so this would be 60. 5 by 6 would be 30, and another 5 by 6 would be 30. So I have these 6 different areas that I'm actually going to total up. So I have 30 twice. I have two 50 square inch units, and then two 60 square units. Oh, sorry, this one was supposed to be circled. And so I'm totaling all of those up to find out the total surface area of this. So 30, 60, it's 160 plus 120. I get 280 if I got that right. Double check that. 3, 6, 11, 16, 22, 28. Yep. So 280. And we're in square units. Which units are we using here? We're in kilometers. So since this is kilometers, when we answer the question for surface area, we still use square units. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I've heard it described as how much wrapping paper would you need to wrap this size present. That's probably a good way of thinking about it. And so this one ends up being 280 square kilometers for number one. Okay. I was going to do another one with you. I'm going to do a couple, see how much time we have for them. If I were to get the surface area of this triangular prism, now this net's going to look a little bit different though, right? It's not going to be all rectangles. We are still going to have 3 rectangles. Right, I have this one up here, this one on this side, and then the one on the bottom. So I have 3 rectangles. So I'm going to draw those 3 rectangles. And be careful, like sometimes they'll be the same size, sometimes they won't be the same size. This triangle here, let's see, this side is a 3-inch side, and this is a 4-inch, so I get 3 and 4 right there. This is also going to be 4, this is going to be 3. This is going to be 4. I believe this is still going to be 4 here. And if this is my bottom piece, this side would be 5, and this side would be 4. So that might look a little bit different how I actually labeled it. But this is my bottom piece here. That's a 5 by 4. This side I got as a 4 by 4. because it says that that length is 4 inches right there. And this side is a 3 by 4. So those are my rectangles that I have. And then I've got two triangles that come off from them. I've got this one right here, and I know that this, let's see, this length is going to be, let's see, is that going to be 3? And this side's going to be 4. And then this triangle over here, are they going to be the same size? It looks that way. So this side's going to be 4, and then this side's going to be 3. Okay. So I don't know if this is helping with labeling all these different sides, but I've got my rectangle here. There's a 3 by 4, so this is going to be 12 square units. So I got that guy. This one right here is a 4 by 4, so that's 16 square units. This one is a 5 by 4, so that is 20 square units. And then for my triangles are the same size. Find the area of triangles. I need to do the base times the height. But I actually don't know what my height is on this triangle. So to do that, let's see. Oh no, it tells me that this is a right triangle. Oh, that's super helpful. So if I say that this is a right triangle, that means I can just times 3 times 4. Perfect. 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2 is 6, but I have 2 of them, so I have 2 that are 6 units. Okay, and so I can add all of these together. 12 plus 16 is 28, plus 20 is 48, plus 12 is 60. So I get 60 square inches for this guy right here. So I just recognize that there's a right angle right here, and since this is 5 and this is, whoa, this side is 3. This side is 3. Oh, but that side is 4. Okay, yeah, we're still good. So that's what I'm getting. You can let me know if you get something different, obviously, as you're following along with me. And why don't you do the odds? Why don't we just do the odds? 2, 4, 6, and 8. That gives you one triangular one. Why don't you do, actually, let's do 2, 4, 6, and 7 down here. So on this worksheet, do 2, 4, 6, and 7. Finish out the other ones if you feel like you can get those pretty easy. But and again, you can either hold on to these and turn them in on the 21st. As far as I know, we're still coming back on the 21st. If that changes, then I'll give out some new directions. Or you're also welcome to snap a picture of it and email it to me on my school email, and I can get it that way. Thanks a lot, guys.